week on The Real Deal, we're going to talk about the latest phenomenon that every single agent and a lot of real estate influencers around the country are discussing, and that is the phenomenon of the off-market sale. Now, the first thing I want to get across to you is there is actually no such thing as an off-market sale, because legally, in order for a property to be sold, it has to be on the market if you are doing the right thing. That means a Form 6 has to be signed, whereby you appoint somebody to represent you as their agent to market, negotiate, and finalise the sale of a property. Whether it's a townhouse or a unit or a massive acreage estate, it doesn't matter, it's exactly the same Form 6 that gets signed, and it's the same process. So there's no such thing as an off-market sale. Either you're on the market or you are off the market. It is actually illegal for somebody to say to an agent, oh, just bring some buyers around and we'll do a deal. You know, no, that actually can't be done. An agent cannot lawfully enter your property and represent your property or even discuss with people about your property unless they have a signed Form 6. And that is very, very clear. And that's from the Property Occupations Act, which came into being on the 1st of December 2014. So it's been around for quite a long time. There's nothing new about that. Now, when people talk about an off-market sale, I think what they really are trying to say is that it wasn't on realestate.com or it wasn't on Domain. In other words, it wasn't on one of the two major domains that most real estate agents actually use. Now, what do I think about I'm not going to call it the off-market sale because I've just explained that there's no such thing, but what do I personally think about the not using major portal sales? Well, look, it has its purpose in that if you've just sold one property and another one almost the same pops up around the corner and you have a qualified buyer, there's no harm in letting those people come and have a look at the property, and if you can snag a sale, great. But there is also the danger that you could miss out on a competitive environment. So is an agent doing their job by doing that? Well, if they've been requested by a seller to do that, and that is what a seller wants, well, yes, they're just doing what the seller wants. But if you think about it a little bit deeper and more philosophically, an agent is actually there to market the property as well. Now, if you're not marketing, you're not taking photos, you're not getting floor plans, videos, virtual tours, aerial photos, and all the things happening that you should actually get done to market a property in its best possible light, opening it up to as many people as possible and creating a competitive environment, no, you're not really doing your job. So I guess the long and the short is, if somebody wants an off-market sale, we can certainly bring people to have a look at a property, but it's not a great idea, okay? First of all, we need a Form 6 signed, and that Form 6 will say that we have expressly done this at the request of the seller who does not want to use the major portals, and I would only do that for a very small window of time and then go into a full marketing campaign. So if you are thinking about maybe selling your property and you wonder whether we've got leftover buyers and you want to chat to me about it, you're more than welcome to, but I will always advise you to do the right thing and actually make the most of the current market where stock is short and try and create a competitive environment and snag the best price possible. So that's my take on that very controversial topic.